Can a normal camera produce footage like this? Or are the images of this lake and town being captured by a drone? This video takes us on a trip around beautiful Hallstatt in Upper Austria. Hallstatt is full of surprises. British photographer Jeff Tompkinson lives in Austria. He tried out his hyper-zoom time-lapse technique in Hallstatt.
Hyperzoom is a new technique that I've developed, which enables me to zoom extreme distances. Like I could zoom across the whole lake to a leaf on the other side. But then it's one step beyond that, because that in itself is pretty cool. But what I wanted to be able to do and what I've achieved is to be able to actually be at the end of the zoom when I'm there. So I can zoom across to the leaf, and then when I zoom back out from the leaf, I'm actually at that location. So it's as if the camera has traveled. It's like a zoom travel by zoom.
Tompkinson spent 2 days filming in Hallstatt. He had decided on the exact camera positions in advance.
I think there's about 14 to 15 different static positions that the camera was set up to do the shots. And that enables us then to link them together and make it look like the camera's flying, although there is nothing actually flying. It's a virtual camera, really. The camera motion is all done in three-dimensional space in the computer.
Tompkinson began working as a photographer in the 1980s. His images have appeared in a number of renowned publications, including Life, Geo, and National Geographic. He's been working on time-lapse videos for 15 years. Ever the experimenter, his focus has always been on developing new tips and tricks. Hyperzoom is his latest invention. Before he made the Hallstatt video, he used the technique to film in Venice.
Everything you're seeing behind me here now is hyperlapse. So the camera can move huge distances, it can spin buildings around, it can move through crowds, and it's very non-disruptive because there are no rails on the floor. It's a matter of moving the rig, be it a tripod or on wheels or whatever, from one position to the next, to the next, to the next, taking shots at regular intervals in each new location. Hyperzoom is a system based on extreme zoom ranges and sliding from one position to the next with a kind of a virtual camera so that it looks like the camera's flying.
He doesn't want to give away all the secrets of his hyperzoom technique, but he does reveal how he managed to produce the footage from within the boat.
I have to shoot a hyperlapse type sequence with the camera actually traveling through the boat. So I'm using this stabilized gimbal rig, which keeps things very stable, so if I move, it doesn't move.
Hyperzoom technology requires extensive post-production. Thousands of pictures together create the illusion of movement. It took an entire month of editing to create the 90-second video.
In all photography, every phase is important, and you have to do your absolute best to be perfect in each phase. So you plan it the best way you can, then you shoot it the absolute best way you can, and then you post-produce it the absolute best way you can. And there is no one part of those that you can ignore and expect to get good results out at the end.
And who knows, with any luck, Jeff Tompkinson's video of Hallstatt could one day be headed for Hollywood.